Yes, people, here we are back in the podcast. I forgot what game we're on now. Is it like 13? I think it's 13. This one's gonna have 13. This one's gonna have a little twist. You know, I've seen a couple of people doing this one. Shout out my bro Calvin, did it yesterday, so I've got to jump on it now. So yeah, we're gonna do a little football 11 challenge with the top 11 teams in the Premier League. Before we get into that, we're gonna go into a little review of some of the games. I've got my Liverpool fan here, my United fan is gonna lord the bicycle kick. I know, but yeah. Let's get into it. Listen, big up my boys. Skants, Nick, what you lot saying, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm excited about this one because I'm seeing you lot do this one, and I can't wait. I really, really can't wait. What about you, Nick?
Since our last podcast, I'm in a lot better mood. I think we was in a dark place when we last had our episode, so yeah, a lot happier now, definitely.
Yeah. Good. You know what? Let's just get straight into it. Dropping my Vaseline. Let's get straight into it. Let's go. Let's go Liverpool City first. Draw. I know a lot of people kind of looked at that game and thought City at home, Liverpool defensively. Scott says that stat. Liverpool conceded loads of goals. They haven't. But yeah, what do you think about that game, man?
To be fair, it's a good point for Liverpool because I don't think we played well at all. Obviously, first half, City probably all over us. Alisson mistake, had a poor game. He has them now and again, and a lot of people saying, he doesn't get put out on it and all that, but the guy's got credit in the bank. Last season alone saved us. He's the world's best goalkeeper. He's decent with his feet, but he's not Edison decent. You get what I mean? So he makes a mistake. The kick, he's done that 3 or 4 times, and we scored from it. He did it for Man United. He did it against City last season. It was that same kick. Now we got a goal from it. So he slipped. To be honest with you, you really can't blame him apart from how Trent and Szoboszlai let Ake be prime De Bruyne and slip past the two of them. You get what I mean? And then at first I say to myself, Alisson should have saved it because that's how high I hold him. But then again, when you look at it, Haaland hit it so quick he couldn't set his feet. And you're a goalkeeper, Matt. So setting your feet's an important thing. But you've got a hand to it, and I'm thinking you've got a hand to it. Thinking realistically, you should have saved it. Don't know what Klopp said to him in the second half. The subs helped. Gravenberch that guy just the way he just drifted past Rodri like he weren't there. I was like, this boy's a player. So he made the tactical changes, and then Trent, great finish. I know everyone's saying that Trent got cooked by Doku and all that. I don't think he did get cooked. Doku's going to do that to any right back. Yeah, he's going to get past him. It's what you do afterwards. What did he do afterwards? Apart from the one where he slipped through the Haaland and Alisson saved it, what end product did he do?
Yeah, not much. He's like a more glamorized Almond Traore, isn't it? Not Almond, Adama. He's good, better than him, but I agree with you. I watched it afterwards and I was like, people said cooking. That wasn't really a cooking. And we know Trent gets found out sometimes against certain players. That's just Trent's game.
That's the way it is.
Certain right backs, bro, they don't want to play against Newcastle, bro. So we won't get into that, though. But listen, listen, Trent did his thing. I think Doku going to accept it. White got skinned a bit by him. The only defender I think can hack him, and I hate to give this guy praise.
I know exactly what you're going to say. I know exactly.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I think with Wan-Bissaka, people don't give him enough credit. Like, he defensively is so hard to get around, bro. Very, very difficult to get around. Doesn't matter how quick you are. So I think he's someone that can handle it. But then going forward, you lose a lot because Trent, look at the goal Trent scored. Not many right backs to do that.
Exactly. But to be honest with you, Wan-Bissaka this season, you've got to give him his props. Like, going forward, he looks so much better now. Like,
a lot better.
I'm not like going to sing his praise and say, he's brilliant. But if you look at him this season, going forward, it's night and day compared to last season. So you've got to give him credit for the work he's put in to do that good. But a point away to City, there's nothing to cry about. You get what I mean? They've won 23 in a row. We're the first team to stop them in 24 matches. So you take a point, especially not playing well to our top performance. And I don't think the game was that good as well, to be honest with you. That 12-30 killed it.
I don't know if did you read about McAllister saying he was struggling to keep his eyes open?
He was falling asleep in the meetings. You get what I mean? Like, come on, man. But realistically,
there was man's like this. You know, they were just holding the eye in that. So that
yeah. But realistically, City should have been. None of their players should have been tired because Edison didn't go away. Haaland come back early. Roger only played one game. Who else? I think that's about it. All the rest are like in Europe, so they all got back Tuesday. So they should have no problem. So
I agree with you. I feel it's a good point. And you know, we say it in the group all the time. We're like, get your point and get out of there. Like if it's a draw, it's a draw. You get next game, you go again. And City's one of them games where it's done now. We move on. Now you look at your games and think, I want wins now. So I think at the end of the day, good result. I think Alisson's out for a bit, but as we've spoken about before, Keller, good replacement. I think defensively look all right. Gravenberch came in, did their job. You lot will be all right, man. You lot will be up there, Conde. I'm not even concerned. I'm an Arsenal fan. But you guys have no reason to be concerned because you lot will be up there. Whilst, you know,
Did you say Alisson's injured?
Yeah, 5 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. There's no official word on it. Everyone keeps saying 5 weeks. Liverpool haven't actually said anything yet. So,
but Skants, I told you, even if it's 5 weeks, bro, man's back for the Arsenal game. It always happens. Man's always injured. He's limping the day before the next minute. It's good, you know. I'm good.
But to be fair, the run of games we've got is a good. Obviously, it's not a good time to be injured, but it's a decent time. You get what I mean? It's like Fulham, Sheffield United, and I can't remember. I think it might be.
And then one person then asked after, innit? And then asked on the 23rd or something.
Yeah, I think it's I think United, West Ham, and then you lot. So it's a decent little run, like 3-4 games if he's going to be injured.
Yeah,
decent little run.
No, I hear you. You know what? Let's go to the other side of the northeast. You know, these lot gassed up, Skants. You know what I mean? To get 1-3-0 win against your rivals. Come on, Nick, talk to us, man. I know you want to have your 3-4 minutes of enjoyment. Go on, let us know.
It's like I said to you at the start. Like it's when we last spoke, it was a bit darker. Like now we're official, which I found surprising. But when they said we're the most informed Premier League team over the last 5-6 games, like I was just surprised by it, especially when we got battered 3-0 to City. But no, it was. I thought it would be 1-0. I didn't think we were going to win. I thought we'd get a goal. I thought Everton with their 10-point deduction. I thought they're going to be up for it at Goodison. I've been to Goodison as well, so I know the atmosphere. They're like just hardcore Scousers, just like Liverpool fans, obviously. And I just thought I was shocked that even though we were a bit lucky in terms of like Onana made a couple of good saves and chances wise, I think we like had 3 on target and scored all. Yeah, we had 4 on target. So basically, we scored pretty much every shot on target we had. So I think maybe the score was a little bit flattering, but I mean after that Garnacho goal, I mean bloody hell, man. I mean I was just standing there.
Quick one. Is that the best bicycle kick in Premier League history? That's just one know quickly. Yes or no?
I mean, Trevor Sinclair's got to be up there in it for QPR. United's Rooney. The thing is, I was thinking about. I didn't even think about Trevor Sinclair before, but I was thinking like in terms of recent years, like I think Ronaldo, Real Madrid against Juventus, wasn't it?
Yeah, Juventus. Yeah.
And then I would put Garnacho ahead of Rooney just because Garnacho had to go a little bit. If you see Dallow's cross, he kind of has to go back a little bit. Not as much as Ronaldo did, but he went behind it and he kind of had to go backwards and jump up. And I just thought, I think it was better than Rooney's over a kick against City. I mean, he properly hit it with his foot as well, whereas Rooney was like the corner of his foot and his shin, wasn't it? It was just like it was there. Obviously amazing, but I think world-class goal. Hopefully should win goal of the season. You don't know, there's a lot of goals to be scored, but
too early, bro. Too early.
It's too early, but come on, you wouldn't be surprised if that was the winner at the end of the season.
That's goal of the season. I thought Elise's was probably going to be goal of the season after his goal against Luton Saturday, but then Garnacho's, that I can't see anything beating that. But then,
do you know what I find?
You just never know though, because remember, who was it? What year was it when Townsend scored that banger against City?
Oh,
that volley.
Yeah.
And you just
that was a thunderbolt, mate.
Yeah, I love them goals.
He's still about as well, so you just never know with him. Yeah.
Hey man, what's the other? Do you remember the Fulham goal? Kasami. Do you remember that one? The ball over the top, chest volley. Fulham against Palace. I don't know if you remember this one. The ball come right over the top. Guy chested it.
When was this?
Volleyed it. Oh, I can't remember what year it was. If you just type Kasami, Fulham versus Crystal Palace. That's one of the best volleys I've seen in the Premier League. But that Garnacho one, I feel like I watched it again and again. It's how high he was in the air. The connection was sweet, and nothing. I think Theo Walcott mentioned it. Like when a goalkeeper dives for these and doesn't get it, it adds to the whole thing. It's like, you know what I mean? Like when a goalkeeper stands still, it's like, oh, okay. But just seeing the keeper stretch and really can't get it, yeah, it was a phenomenal goal. Listen, I put on Twitter. I
saw that. Yeah, like, he was like, I don't care how much I hate United. That was a great goal.
Like,
quality, man.
You can't hate it, you know what I mean? And I'm sure you're going to talk about it, but from my point of view as well, I feel like it was one of them games where if Everton scored first, you could have seen it being a different game. I feel like with Goodison, once you keep them hush early, it's a wrap. Like they have a couple of chances as they do. They missed a couple. Could have scored. Decore should have scored. Mine, I thought was... And do you remember that, Nick? A long time ago, I was talking about these Man United youngsters. He was one of the few. I was like, I really want to see how he does. And he looked like he's been there for years. Like, look comfortable.
Yeah, he's incredible. I mean, I was going back to, I know it was only pre-season, but when we played Arsenal, in America, was it? Pre-season? Yeah. And he was, I think it was man of the match anyway, where he stood out. And I just thought, okay, yeah, this guy, I know it's a pre-season. You can't really judge it too much, but I thought, okay, you can see what he's about. And yeah, and obviously he got injured. He's been injured for the whole time. So I feel like he would have featured a lot more. I'm not saying he would have been a starter every week, but he would have been on that bench and starting the odd game here and there. So it's been unfortunate that he was injured for the first few months, but coming straight into the 11 against Everton away at Goodison Park, I thought he was amazing. Like he's only 18. He's composed. Like he said, he feels like he's one of those players where he's been there for years. He's just a composed player, and that clearance off the line. I mean, how important was that as well to be able to do that on your your Premier League debut? It was an impressive debut for Mainu, and then got with Casemiro. I mean, I think Casemiro still gets a bit of disrespect. I'm not saying he's as good as he used to be, but last season he was quality, and now all of a sudden he's not performing well. I'm just saying. I'm not saying he's doing well, but he's not old, and he doesn't really rely on pace too much to play the role. But he's. I feel like Casemiro and Mainu, they can you can mentor him, and I'm sure he is mentoring him to kind of learn from him as well. But I feel like Mainu is one for now and the future. And like I said, if you're good enough, you're old enough, you're good enough. You're good enough, you're old enough. You know that. Yeah. Like, and that's United's history. I mean, not in recent history, but like Giggs when he came into this team, and Scholes as well. Like just these young players that are just coming from 17, 18, 19 years old. And I feel like we've lost that in recent years. Probably because our youth team have not been as good as it used to be. But no, I'm really excited by him, and I thought he was brilliant. He was my man of the match, and as good as Garnacho's goal was, I thought Anana. And I want to say, Anana, I've really been impressed with him just because he made a lot of errors, a lot of mistakes, and he was getting stick. I feel like when you become a Man United goalkeeper, there's more scrutiny than majority of teams. Like I feel like when Schmeichel retired and we started going for Bosnich and Barthez, and it just never worked out because as a goalkeeper for United, it's just you usually follow someone who's great. And I feel like De Gea, I know it didn't end great, but for me, he's one of the greats of the Premier League. And I love De Gea. He's one of my favourite players. He was my favourite player in recent years. And I feel like in the last few games, he's just showed a bit more stability on Anna, and he's going to have an error. He's one of those goalkeepers, like Skants said, Alisson's is the best goalkeeper, I think, in the world. But here and there, he'll do the odd mistake.
After Ramsdale.
Onana's got more of that in him to show, to have mistakes. But I feel like he's shown a lot of stability. He's now joint first with, I don't know if it's Alisson, with most clean sheets, 5-6 clean sheets. There's like 2 or 3 of them.
I think it's Raya. Is it Raya?
Raya, is Alisson up there? I don't know. But I think there's 3 of them. There's 2 or 3 of them.
Alisson, I think Alisson's up there.
Yeah. And I feel like, considering the start he had and the scrutiny and being United goalkeeper number 1, I feel like he's shown a bit of stability, and I respect him for that. And hope long may it continue.
No, I agree. Yeah, he looked good when I had that one. I'm very critical of goalkeepers. You lot probably see my posts all the time. I see something. Why you not saved that? Should have saved that one. But he's been performing a lot better. United look good, but listen. The acid test is when you go to Anfield, and that's soon coming. That's round the corner. And I know, Nick, you're dreading it. I know you're dreading it, bro.
Yeah, you're battered, bro.
Skants is comfortable. Skants is sitting there like.
Nah, I don't.
Oh yeah,
I don't
mid-December.
get comfortable with any of them games. It's going to be. It's like I said, like Nick said, United are on form. They're form team in the Premiership at the moment. I know, like some of their games haven't been brilliant, but they've won at the end of the day. But you can't. It's probably not going to be sustainable because Everton played decent yesterday.
They did.
Was it yesterday? No, Sunday. Sorry,
Sunday,
they played all right. Like Nick said, they took their chances and Everton didn't. So you get the 3 points and you run.
No, it's true. It's true. Now, big win for them, you know. But yeah, listen, big up United, big up Liverpool, then my boys again. Wait, what were we saying? I was looking at the table, I was looking at number 2, then I realised we're above that. Number 1. Just saying.
You said after you beat City that you said that Arsenal will win the league, so you've got to stick with that. And you're on top, but you know, I'm just going to remind you that throughout the whole season. Especially at the end, if you don't win the league as well.
Don't do that around people like Skants, bro. Skants comes with a harsh thing right back at me to tell me, listen, I've just said, you know what? We're not as fluid as last season. I accept that. We're definitely not, right? I do think we've got a lot more solid. I feel like we're conceding less chances. I just don't feel playing like this, you're always going to win. You're always going to get the last minute goals and whatever. Exactly. So there's gonna be a game. Like, let's go, for example, soon we've got Villa. That will be the one where they'll finish them chances that Wissa had and whoever. So, you know, it happens. But, yeah, I think a good win for us. With steady, I feel like Declan Rice has come in and been phenomenal. Like, I gassed up the sign at the beginning of the season. I feel like he'd make a big difference. Like, I just think to myself, imagine we didn't have him in that midfield and we played these games. We wouldn't have won many of these games. Sevilla game, he was a driving force for us. United game, we played United, we scored last minute, he scored the goal, he performed well. There's so many games where I think like he's just been, very important to us, like an important cog for us.
What about Ramsdale? You got lucky there, man. When was it Buemo and then it was saved off the line? I feel sorry for Ramsdale because he's like he was number 1 for a long time and now you've got no compassion for him.
Skants knows already what I think about Ramsdale. Arsenal fans, listen.
He knows about the situation. I feel, man, because to me, it was a pointless signing. Yeah, they're both too similar. It's not like you improved drastically by getting Raya. To me, the exact same goalkeeper, just a little bit of different attributes.
One has to go. One has to go in the summer. End of story. One has to go.
Are you going to buy Raya? Because I know it's a loan. Yeah. Do you have to buy him, or is it obligation to buy him?
Okay. Yeah. So I think Romano said the other day that they're going to sign him. Now, cool, you're going to sign him. I still want another goalkeeper. Don't sell Ramsdale and say Raya's number 1 and then bring me another number 2. Like, if you really, like I said, you want to go and win this big competition, you need an Alisson-type goalkeeper. Someone that, how many times have Liverpool played here? Liverpool been peppered, right? Alisson makes that save, down the other end, Nunes to sell out goal. You know what I mean? I think Newcastle game, prime example, when he made that phenomenal save off Almiron, was it? Yeah. And then Liverpool didn't end up winning the game. So, you know what I mean? Our keepers do it every now and then, but I'm not. Yeah, luckily we have other good individuals in front of them. I feel like we're building a little spine there. Gabriel, Saliba, Rice is getting there. Jesus wise, it's just not working. And listen, Jesus come out and said, something like scoring goals. Like, bro, you're a striker, bro. Like, come on, like score the goals. But anyway, I'm dreaming of Osimhen. All right, don't knock my dream, guys. Yeah, because when Osimhen comes, you see this thing here. You see this thing here?
Oh my God!
You see this thing there?
Where's the gold? You got a gold one of those? Where is it, bro?
The gold one. I'll ask Arsene for it. Get that. Don't worry about it. But listen. That's a wrap. Listen, I don't want to go too deep on Arsenal because expected win for us. United did their thing. Liverpool, well done, draw. Villa beat Tottenham. Won't really get into that one, but great win for them again. Listen, Skants said from the beginning about Emery, and salute to him about what he's got out of them. And they normally have issues away from home, and to win that game, for me, that shows no disrespect. And it's not because I don't like Tottenham, but Tottenham are not ready. Like, Villa are cooking. Tottenham, cool, they can say injuries, whatever. But look at Villa's team. They don't have any, outstanding players, but Emery has them playing a fantastic system. Pau Torres at the back, Konza playing well, McGinn, the engine, Kamara, who's not getting credit, Douglas Luiz, man, I hold my hands up.
I took him out of my FPL team, man.
Oh, sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that.
Terrible. I got 30 points.
Sorry about that, bro. Watkins, who's been clinical, like they are scary. And I think me and Skants at the beginning of the season, we were like, when do you play Villa? They've played them already. I'm looking at the fixture list. I'm like, oh no, December. And it's like, I think it's a 12:30 kickoff. I'm like,
as away as is it away or at home?
It's away. I'm dreading it, bro. And you know the ones where it's gonna get the Arteta Emery comparisons all day. Like it's just gonna be like, oh. But listen, big up to them. They did nothing. Who else played? I'm trying to think.
The only thing I just want to add something to that is I watched the Villa Spurs game. I thought it was really entertaining. I thought Spurs played a lot better in the first half.
Yeah.
And then Villa in the second half. But the thing that's really annoying me is just VAR. I know it's like every game there seems to be an error, but the amount of like when Watkins' goal. When I first saw the first angle, it looked blatantly offside. Then they showed the actual proper angle, and it was like a hair offside, and it took like 4 or 5 minutes to make that decision. And I feel like VAR's there for the obvious errors, isn't it? And if that's not an obvious error, I feel like the benefit of the doubt, even though technically he was offside, I feel like the goal should have stood because like you're taking 5 minutes to make a decision when it's like a toenail ahead. And it just reminded me just how much it's pissing me off VAR. And I just thought like it's stopping other issues that we used to have when we didn't have VAR, but it's creating all these newer issues that are taking longer to deal with. And I'm just thinking, like, what is the point? But yeah, I just remember when I was watching the game, I was just like, VAR is just taking far too long to make decisions. And yeah, it's just, they need to sort that out ASAP.
No, defo. It's jarring. We could be here for ages talking about VAR. We might even need to do a show just specifically on it because
could easily do that.
Yeah, could easily do that. That's very annoying. Obviously, Newcastle beat Chelsea 4-1. We don't expect Poch out soon. We want to bring it into all of that. We'll big up Newcastle on that. But you know what, guys? This is the main part of the show now. So yesterday, a good friend of mine, he did this similar thing, and a lot of people have been talking about it. Us three here, we're going to have a 1 to 11. So in the league table, from Arsenal up to Brentford, we can pick one player per position. But if one person picks a player, you cannot pick that same player. Once you pick a player for that team, no more. So don't be getting gassed up, going, you know what, my keeper's Alisson, yeah? All right, cool. You're going to put Salah.
We can use our phones when we're struggling, yeah?
Yeah, like, listen.
Because I'm going to struggle, bruv, real talk.
This is a part where I've got the league table up here. It can be like countdown. You know, in countdown where they're thinking for that 30 seconds, they've got the pen and...
Yeah.
If we've got to do that, we do it.
Boom.
Boom. But listen, that's what we're going to do, yeah? So you guys are cool with the rules? You're all cool with that, yeah?
Yeah.
We're going to do formation, because most of the teams play it now. We'll go for like a 4-3-3. Yeah, we'll go for a 4-3-3. Because 4-4-2 is very old school to get it. Like, it's hard. So we'll do 4-3-3. Oh, this is so hard. 1 to 11, Arsenal to Brentford. You guys got the league table in front of you, yeah?
Yep. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to start. Seeing as Nick, you are kind of newish to it.
I'm brand new to this, man. I'm not newish, I'm brand new, bro.
We're going to give you the lead. You can start. Okay. The floor is yours, man.
Well, I was thinking of a few goalkeepers, but I think it might be a little bit of a surprise. Well, not a surprise with what I've just said, but with United this season, like I think who's played well, and I think Arnauto's starting to play really well. Bruno's done decent, but like other than that, we've not really had any good players. So for me to get a United player in there, I'm going to go with Onana in goal because he's the joint top with clean sheets. He's improving a lot. I know he's made mistakes, but he's I'm going to go for Onana.
Wait, you can't bring anyone else in? Are you sure, Onana? You don't want to change it?
Like I said to you, I mean, I could have saved it for potentially getting Bruno, but then someone else might say Bruno, and I can't pick him in. But I don't feel like there's anyone in the United team that deserves to be in that 11. I'm just trying to think. I mean, Maguire's done better this season. I could have done Maguire, but no, I'm going Onana. Straight in Man United. Okay. Onana's number 1.
Okay, I like that. Guys, so we're going to write down your team. What we're going to do, I'm going to get these teams when we're done. They're going on Twitter, man. We're getting votes. I want to see who's going to have the best team.
Ooh, I like that.
There you go. Skants, your turn.
Right. I'm going for, because obviously I did it yesterday, so I'm changing up my team. I'm going for Spurs' goalkeeper, Bukayo. I think he's probably been one of the... He's shocked me this year, to be honest with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Remember, we were speaking after the Brentford game, and we were both saying You don't look too good. But ever since then, man, he's been quality. So well gone for him.
Man, good shout. And you know what I like about him as well? Like, I think at Empoli, he had this thing they were saying that his shot stopping was good, but he flapped a bit. But I think when they played Chelsea, his sweeper keeping thing was amazing. Like, and the time was perfection. Great saves as well. And listen, credit where it's due. Non-biased. You know what I mean? Like, good keeper. That's a good shout, Vicario. Oh, my turn. Do you know what? I like a sweeper keeper. I want someone that can play out from the back. So, you know, neat. I don't want just a rigid goalkeeper. So I'm going to go with Luke Steele.
Okay.
Luke Steele from Brighton. Because he hasn't had the best last couple of games and all that. But remember when he first come in, he's like Edison in terms of finding players. Good sweeper keeper, decent shot stopper. So I'm going to go with Luke Steele as my keeper. This is tough. So we went Nick first. Skants, you can start with this one. You're right back.
Right back. I've gone for Trent.
Ooh, God damn, man. Listen, that he explains himself in it. We ain't got Mr. White Predators. Speaking of that, have you lot seen the advert?
Yeah, advert's cold, man.
It got me, you know. I was watching.
What advert's this?
It's
basically Trent advertising that he's moved to Predators now. So basically, he's like, obviously, he used to use Adidas back in the day. A legend used to wear it in Gerrard. So he's basically said he's back home wearing them now. So
I'll check it out.
Oh, this is hard.
I feel like you should go last every time, Matt, to really challenge your knowledge. Me and Skants should alternate first and second. You go last every time. I'm just saying.
You lot watching this, trying to punish. How can you punish the host? That's not fair.
That's the whole point. You punish the host now, jokes.
All right, go on, Nick. Right back.
No. I was joking. I really hope you don't pick.
No, I like that.
You like the challenge. You see, I knew he would take it on. I know Matt. He takes on those challenges. Respect. My right back is Kufal from West Ham.
Oh no!
Was you going to pick him?
Yeah.
Was you going to pick him? Oh my! The assist king, and I thought when we were talking earlier with Skants, like my kind of starting the back five is going to be somewhat weaker to make space for better midfielders and strikers. And I thought Kufal was actually a really good pick in terms of right back. So there's a few that you mentioned yesterday, Skants on that podcast that I thought were really good. But yeah, Kufal for me, West Ham, very impressive in this season. And I've been trying to get him into my FPL team, and I just keep forgetting about him, and I've just been missing out because that guy's always assisting a goal.
Yeah,
and they get a few clean sheets here and there. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, the off season last season, but the season before that, but he's warming up again now. Him and Suchek, to be fair, they get into a little zone now. Yeah, both stepped up now. Right back, I'm gonna go for, because I think you're not gonna know. I don't think I'm picking any other player from this team. I'm gonna go with Mr. Reece James.
Yeah, that's what I did yesterday. I couldn't think of no one.
I'm thinking
but
about
then
Isn't he the most unluckiest defender in the world, man? Injuries,
but it's unlucky,
suspensions.
But his performances in general when he plays have not been what he, his usual. I think his last good performance I saw when he was up against Vinicius, I think. That Real Madrid one.
2 years. That's 2 years ago.
Yeah. Because and the problem is the injuries he gets, you come back for free, he's gone again. He's gone, and you can't get consistency. And it's worrying at that age to keep getting injured like that. It's a bit of a concern, And then he comes back, he's suspended now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, a bit of a bummer, man. But we're gonna go now. Let's go left back. I'm going to do a bit different. I'm going to right back, left back, then come in. So go left back now for you guys. Let me write the team above before I forget. Also, if anyone mentions a player from that team, just shout out a reminder. Some people will forget. And just give a little reminder. Left back, we went with Nick last time. Oh, Nick, you can go first this one.
I'm going for, I hate to pronounce his name, but Digne from Villa. Digne.
Lucas
Digne again. An assist. I mean, when I was watching the Villa Villa game and his assist that was disallowed for Watkins. Nice little cross, and I was like, yes, going to get a few points for the assist. But like he plays so far up. Like, I was watching him. I was just watching him for the whole game. He's just like a left winger, isn't he? And he just goes so wide. He hogs the line as well. Really good player and good crosser as well. I think yes, I went for him.
Yeah, good move, Mr. Skants.
So I haven't changed my position over yesterday, so I'm going for Luke Shaw again because I can't really think of a lot of
baby.
Yeah, I can't think of a lot of United players. And to be fair, before he got injured, he's probably been under Ten Hag's reign. He's probably been Man United's probably most consistent player. Would you say, Dick?
Yeah, he's been brilliant.
Gives you a solid 7 out of 10 most games. So yeah, Luke Shaw.
Good pick.
Oh, so what type of team am I looking for? I want my 4-3-3.
Before you say anything, have we picked your first left back?
No.
Okay, that's good.
So I like my team to be expensive. I need a Trent and Robbo team guy. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go with Udogie from Spurs.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Udogie. Yeah. I feel like another one. He came in. I was like, really? Like, what's he going to do? I think he was on loan. He went back on loan to Udinese. Plays for Italy now, national team as well, first team. And he's impressed me. Apart from, obviously, the last game got suspended, but yeah, quality player, man. So I like looking at my team so far. You know when the balance just feels right? Yeah. Ooh, love that. All right. We're going to go left centre-back now. So
I've just done 2 centre-backs, bro.
No,
you know
what? We'll just name, doesn't matter what side, just name one centre-back each. I'll do one, and then we'll go back to do one more.
So it's me now, isn't it? First?
Yeah,
is it me first?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've gone to Saliba.
Nice.
Anyway, guys, it was nice doing this podcast. We appreciate it. See you later. Peace. Skants, man. No, listen. Fair play. But yeah.
I didn't pick him yesterday, so just try to mix it up today.
He says mix it up, really. He's like, let me get Matt. No, I'm joking, yeah.
No, but he's been, like I said, like, obviously he's been brilliant since he's come in. Like, there's no doubt. But he just, like I said, like, I didn't think, like, so Saturday, I didn't think he played that well. I thought Gabriel played better than him. He looked a bit shaky, like his first touch and stuff like that. But you have them games, man. Like, your centre-back partner bails you out sometimes. You get what I mean?
That's right.
So, but apart from that, yeah, he's been brilliant, man. Like, I know everyone's going on saying, like, oh, he's the best centre-back in the league and all that. But to me, and not being biased, I think it's still Virgil. This season, last season's form, no doubt, Saliba is up there. You'd say he's the best centre back, but I would say on this season's form, apart from obviously the red card against Newcastle, I don't think Virgil's really put a foot wrong this season. Like, he looks, he's never going to get back to like how he was when he was just like
close.
He had that aura, and no one wanted to get near him. But he's back to his best, but not that best. If you get what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're right. He's close. I feel like. Yeah, we know I'm a Saliba fan, and I get annoyed when I see people on Twitter talking about Saliba now, because I was talking about it so long ago. Now everyone's on a bandwagon. I just want to tell them all, hush your mouths, man, because when I was saying it, people were doubting me. But it's cool. We'll get into that another day. But that's a good shout, Saliba. Nick, who are you going to go with?
I'm going to go for Dunk Brighton. Sorry, boys.
That noise said it all. Dunk, okay, Dunk. No, good shout. He
solid
me as well. He's one of them players where I
solid centre back.
These big clubs miss out on guys like him, like where he's a good centre back, but he's not glamorous enough. You know what I'm saying? To kind of sign. Like, if you sign for your club, fans will be like, "What's Dunk gonna do?" But he does the job well. And Skant said before, he's got a lot better at ball playing. Like before, it was just blocking the ball, heading. Now he can both feet, free kicks. Very good player. His disciplinary record's a bit off, but other than that, no, he's quite good. With it. But yeah, damn, good shout. Me, centre back, I'm gonna go with. Do you know what? I'm gonna go with Pinnock.
Ah, you mother. Beep beep beep.
I'm gonna go with.
I made sure I didn't pick him today, man. I was like, yeah, I know someone's going to pick.
I'm going with Pinnock. I think, again, if you know, from his Dalek Chamlet days, he was playing well. They're like, when you follow, I love seeing players like that when they have that type of career and they do well in the Premier League and show that hard work gets you places, man. So big one, man. I like Pinnock. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Pinnock for that one. Your next centre back, Nick first. This one.
Yeah, I've gone a bit weaker. I was going to pick Pinnock, but for me, it had to be a Brentford defender to kind of potentially have a better strike force in midfield. So I'd have to go for Christopher Ayer. XOXO. I mean, he plays every week. I mean, he's okay. I mean, he's nothing special, but yeah, just to kind of get a Brentford player in, I wanted to do it. I mean, I know they've got a good forward line as well, a couple of good players, as we all know, but yeah, I think to get Brentford out of the way, I've gone for Ayer. Is that how you pronounce it, Ayer?
Yeah, I think some of that Christopher Ayer, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I've gone for him. So not the best defence, but it is what it is.
Skants, don't do it. If you say this defender that I've got.
No. So basically, I've gone for what's it called? Dunk's partner, but not the one he plays in the league. The one he plays mainly in the Europa. I've seen him quite a few times. He's decent. Igor, yeah. I like him, man. He's just he looks a decent player. Because obviously I was gonna pick Dunk as well, but I'm watching him in Europe and stuff. He's been decent. He's played a few games in the league as well. He looks like another player, like they've just found, like just popped out of nowhere. He's good on the ball. But he looks like he's got that hard mentality, like no nonsense defending as well. So yeah, I've gone for him.
Okay, no, I like that. Yeah, and I agree with you. I feel like but he was the one that made the mistake against West Ham in the conference final when Bowen went through it. He thought it was offside, he's come. He's done well. Salute to him. Man, you love me. I'm gonna go with someone that most people might not rate him, but I think is quality. I'm gonna go with Fabian Schär.
Yeah, that's a good pick, man.
It's a good shout, man.
I think he doesn't get enough credit. I think everyone looks at this Botman. Schär is good. Scores goals as well. We saw PSG. Was it PSG? Yeah, it was PSG, wasn't it? PSG can play at the back, and I love centre backs that just take the ball, go forward with it, and look composed. So yeah, I've gone Fabian Schär. So that's where I'm going. So now the 4-3-3. So this point, you can do your 3 straight, a holding mid, however you want to play it, but it's going to be 3 midfield. So
on Twitter, you're going to do like a poll to see who gets the most votes.
Put all our teams and then do a poll and see what people think.
Nice.
But yeah, however you want to play it. So Nick, you went first. That one. Skants, your turn. First midfielder.
So you've done. Have you picked for West Ham already?
Nick did West Ham.
I did Kufal, but defender.
Okay.
Man's making changes.
No. That's cheeky. So I'm gonna go Rodri.
Oh, I like that.
He was my one as well. You got me back, man. He was my one as well.
He's self-explanatory. We don't need to get into Rodri, but he's okay. Good shout with that one. Oh, Nick, your turn.
I'm going to go for I don't know if I can go for him. I mean, I've got a backup if you can't, but this is my Arsenal selection. And can I go for Saka? Or is he more of a winger forward? If not, I can go for Odegaard. You know what? No, don't even answer that. I'm going to go for... Because Saka is more of a winger in so I'll go for Odegaard.
Okay. Odegaard, yeah.
Oh,
okay. That's cool.
You can pick Saka for midfield as well. I'm not saying you can't pick him for that, but to keep it somewhat balanced, I'll go for... I know Odegaard's more up, but at least he's central. But yeah, I'll go for Odegaard.
Skants knows where I'm going, isn't it? Skants knows where I'm going. I was listening... When he said Arsenal, was that... Okay. I'm just going to go for someone who I think is worth his fee, doing his thing.
There we go.
And I play the song every time he does something on Twitter. Declan Rice.
Mr. Rice.
Rice, baby, mate. Rice, baby.
I had him in my team yesterday.
Yeah, Rice, baby. I've got to have him there. I like to have, like Skants, I like to have that base man. You know, have that guy there. Do what you want, the rest of you. So I've gone with him. All right, cool. Skants went first. That one we go with Nick, your next midfielder.
Was it me already?
Yeah.
Because you went first. I forgot about that in the midfield.
It's getting hard.
The thing is, I've done kind of a team where like people have actually been playing this season. So I didn't even think about KDB, even though obviously he's the best midfielder in the Premier League. But I think if I'm going on this season's
I had him yesterday
form,
and I got told off for it, so that's why I changed.
Yeah, I mean,
changed it up.
I'm going to go Newcastle, and I'm going to go for me, it's between two. Again, I'm going to go in this season's form, and I know he could potentially play on the wing as well, but I'm going to go for Gordon, if that's all right.
I like that.
Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Just because like he's been banging the goals in recently. I was looking at Bruno as well, Newcastle Bruno. This season hasn't been great, but obviously overall he's the better midfielder and he's a proper centre midfielder. But yeah, I'm going to go on season's form. He's an exciting player. He didn't start too great, and now he's starting to find his feet. Big fee, scoring, assisting. Yeah, Gordon.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Go on, Skants, your second midfielder.
So mine is the Brazilian who plays for West Ham, Paqueta.
Boom, mic drop. I respect you, Matt, for going third every time, man. Respect.
Now, you know what? Paqueta, listen, again, another player. Until City were willing to pay that, I was like, why are you going to pay that much for him? But I feel like since then, he's been very consistent. Like, he's really been putting in. I feel like put him in a better team. No disrespect again to West Ham, but I feel like with Rice as well, I think they go up a level naturally.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, quality. Listen, good pick. Oh, man, Skants. Oh, you did me there. Okay. I'm going to go. Oh, this is tough. Okay. I'm going to go. Look at my team. Who would work perfectly? All right. I'm going to go with James Ward-Prowse from West Ham for me.
Good pick.
I'm gonna go JWP. I just feel like him and Rice together, depending who my last midfielder will really work. So I'll go James Ward-Prowse. So now we've got a third midfielder, guys.
No, it's me now, isn't it?
Yeah, your turn.
See, I wanted to go with McGinn because he's just been quality, but I don't want two left-footers. The Paqueta's left-footed. So I've gone with Tielemans. I think in the last 3-4 games, you can see it picking up. Where obviously it started in Europa, but in the league, like he came on at half time in the Spurs game, and he sort of changed the flow of the game. I thought when he came on.
Yeah.
So, but if it wasn't him, if he wasn't injured all season, I would have put in Ramsey. That kid there,
quality.
I want him at Liverpool so badly. I rate that kid, man.
Yeah,
like
his brother's good as well, isn't it? His brother's good as well.
But that Ramsey, Gerrard spoke so highly of him, and I was like, if Gerrard picked him out of the youth team and put him straight in your first team, you see something in him. Exactly. So absolutely, I've gone with Tielemans.
Tielemans, yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. Nick.
Well, this is my Chelsea pick, and obviously because I live right near Charlton, I go to a lot of Charlton games.
Okay.
And Conor,
you know where he's going. CG.
No, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. I was going to go for Conor Gallagher just because, like, he was quality at Charlton, and he's not. I know he's not been incredible, but he's playing every game, and he is that perfect box-to-box midfielder. Like, once he really starts to hit form, he's going to be right up there, I believe. But I'm just going to go a bit safe, make my midfield a bit stronger, and go for Enzo.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Midfield. This is hard because Skants has mentioned someone that was on my list in McGinn. I love the workhorse in midfield, but with Rice there, I feel like I could be a bit expensive. So it's between two players right now. I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna go Dominic Szoboszlai. I think, you know what? When I look at him, he's one of them players that I think Arsenal could have, I'm not saying we could have signed him, but he's the type of player that would have worked in that Havertz, in that position to play Havertz. Maddison, Kudus, them players would have been perfect for there. And he's been quality for Liverpool, man. Like, absolutely outstanding. Great free kicks. You know what? The guy has everything. You know what I mean? Great free kicks, handsome guy, just everything, innit? He just hate him. But listen, quality player. Big up my boy Amit, by the way. He kept saying for years and years, when he comes to the Prem, he'll show us, and he has. So we've got that now, 3 midfielders. So up top are 3. Who we going with, man? Oh, what teams are we left to? I'm left to.
I know. I've got Newcastle, Chelsea, and Brentford. I've got left.
I think I've got. Oh, I'm all. Oh.
Who have you got?
Oh yeah, I got Man United, City, and Villa.
Okay. Cool. I've got City, Spurs, Liverpool.
Oh, this is it. Come on. So this one. Who's it last time?
It's me, Nick.
Your turn now. Yeah.
Mr. Haaland. Had to get him in the team, man. Best striker in the world. Haaland.
After Jesus,
nothing else needs to be said, doesn't it?
Jesus first, then Haaland. Come on, please. or Mr. Eddie. That's
I've gone large with my strike force, bruv. I've gone large.
God, Mr. Skants.
I've gone with my same forward as yesterday, so I've gone to Isaac again.
I like that. Okay, Isaac. Oh, man. How do I do this? I'm going to go striker first. I like this team. Ollie Watkins.
Solid.
Yeah, good shout.
I'm gonna go Watkins as again. He's done his thing. We all see what he does. So I marked him off. This is where it gets difficult for me though. Freaking hell. All right.
It doesn't matter who goes first now. I think we've all got separate teams for the last two. I think. I think unless you two have similar. I don't think you do you?
I've got Man United City.
I've got Spurs and Liverpool.
I've got Brentford and Chelsea.
You got Matt?
Man United City.
Yeah, so you can do any order you want. You go. You know what? We'll let you go first, Matt. Go on. We'll let you go first when it doesn't matter.
Oh, thank you, Nick. Thank you. You know what? I know.
Got Man United, yeah? Interesting. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited to see you're going to pick.
You know what? Them ones I was thinking, who's their wingers, bro? They're even their wingers. But you know what? Someone that I think could play in that position, or he could float, you know where I'm going, or he could float. I've got to go with Mr. I've got to go, will it work? Yeah, I'm going to go with Bruno. I feel like with Bruno, I think, is it Portugal? Because I know Ten Hag tried it when he had him on
the right.
The right, yeah, right. Because I want to be able to rotate my
right of the 3. Yeah, he's done that. He's done that quite a lot. He's been effective. I wouldn't say he's been incredible, but he's been effective. And you know, he's a baller, isn't he? He gets assists galore. So yeah.
So I'm gonna go Bruno, and if I have to, I can maybe drop him deeper, put Zobo. You know, come on, man, come on, you know. But yeah, that's United done. I've got City left, boy. Skants, isn't it? Skants done.
Yeah, I've got on my right wing. I've got in Burma.
Good one.
I love that guy, man. I love that guy. Seriously, he's been in my FPL team since the start, and he's like, I just love him.
Man's 23, looks 40. Mad.
That's what I'm saying. When I saw that, I was like, 23. I was like,
23.
Sure? I was like, no way.
Do you think he's good enough to make that next step up to like a United, Liverpool? I think so.
100%,
I think so.
I'd love to see him at United.
You know what it is?
It's his work rate. It's his work rate I like. His work rate is it's phenomenal, and his left foot is cultured. Like he always looks to bend it in the thing. He's quick. Yeah, I like it, man. He definitely could make a step up.
I like that.
Who cleared his shot off the line after Arsenal when he shot?
Rice, isn't it?
Was it Rice?
Rice.
I was burning, bruv.
So is that your 3 up top, Skants? Or
no, I've got one.
No, you still got one more. I've still got 2 more.
So Nick, do your one. Who's your one?
So I've got Salah in the middle on the right. I mean, Haaland in the middle on the right. I've got Salah. I haven't picked Liverpool yet. Told you, I'm going large up front, bruv. top heavy. I'm going to win every game 5-4.
Oh man. You know what, Skats? You can do your last one, and then I'll do mine. And Nick can finish up.
My last one is the man that Southgate doesn't like for some reason, Sterling.
Yeah, love that. Good shout. Listen, he better go. I tell you now, if they go with the current team and take him, I'm telling you, we win. We could win this, man. Genuinely, let's not forget he's experienced as well now. He ain't that youngster.
He ain't a little boy no more, is he?
No little boy. He's not a little boy. No? Put some respect on my guy Raheem Sterling, man. Annoys me.
Definitely.
Don't get me started on that. Very annoying. Actually, I'm gonna go last, as we said at the beginning. So Nick, you have your last one.
On the left cutting in, I've gone for Son.
Oh, good team.
Well, good
Good to
front three. I'm hoping the Twitter just see that front three and just forget about the rest of my team and go, yeah, I'm going to vote for him. So yeah, Son, Salah, Haaland.
Son, Salah, Haaland. That front three. Score goals, but bro, you need a base, bro. You need a base.
Enzo behind him, Odegaard feeding him. You know what I mean? It's
not the
like
current
it's very
Odegaard. Current Odegaard can't feed himself, mate.
Can I change Odegaard to Saka?
Nah, bro. Sorry, man. Done already, bro.
Because no one's picked him, innit? If I'd said Saka for midfield, would you have accepted it anyway? Or would you just say no, he's more of a forward?
It was your team. Well,
okay, yeah, so I'm going for Saka, mate. I'm going for... No, I'm joking.
City. Do I go Doku? Wait. Nah, do you know what? If I've got Bruno there, I want someone that can rotate. Someone...
Man's going deep.
What? I'm going to go with Bernardo Silva. No, Bernardo Silva.
Oh, yeah, that's a great pick. I forgot about him. I always forget about him. I don't know why.
I was thinking about Foden Skants. But, you know, sometimes Foden in some games is not... You know what I mean? Like, I want more from him. He does all right. But I think with Bernardo, them games where it's tight, bro, he just... Little skill. You know, I'm looking at Bruno, him, Watkins up top. Give him the ball, run up. Oh, okay, boy, yeah, that's me, Bernardo.
Not being funny, but people are going to be thinking you'll be playing 5 in the middle with that team.
Listen, they can think what they want, but I'm the manager, bro. You know what I'm saying? But there's Silva with that one. So wait, who's got everyone done with the team?
Yeah.
Now, before we wrap this, what I'm going to do is this is a special. So you've got your team. I know we said we're the managers. Now, from any of them, you can pick as a manager to run that team before we wrap this up. So you've got
to
your
complement
team
this team, to complement your
team on paper, yeah. Any manager. And obviously, we can't pick the same one.
I'd go for Klopp. I'd go for Klopp. My team.
Oh.
I'll just go
because I feel like there are weaknesses in the team, and I think Klopp's better with dealing with weaknesses. I don't know. I feel like Pep's just not been giving it on a plate, but I just feel like Klopp's done more in terms of an all-rounded manager, in terms of dealt with the best players, the worst players, the in-betweens. My defense isn't great. My midfield's okay. Great strike force. I'd go for Klopp. Pains me to say it, but I'll pick Klopp.
I'll go for Pep because he loves Trent. I would like to see what he'll do with him.
It's a good shout. Good shout for me. You're not going to be like, Matt, that's sick.
Erik ten Hag.
No.
No, joking.
De Zerbi.
That would be interesting to see how he would deal with those kind of big stars that you've got on your team.
I do with De Zerbi. I feel like the type of players I've got, the type of play, perfect. Like, you know, I'm looking at this team, but then I heard Nick Stratford, and I've now realised who Skants' team is, and I'm like, this weren't as easy as I thought, you know. It's going to be tough, this fall. But listen, boys, I'm going to put these teams up, see what people think about our teams, and
that was fun, man. I enjoyed that.
That's going to be very, very interesting. Skants is expert at these things, you know. I'm trying to better him, basically. You know? I see him say McGinn, I'm like, oh, McGinn, you know. Like, but now, listen, for sure. Do you know what? I think going forward, we'll try and do like another draft one, but maybe do like a European draft, so you literally got so many more players to pick from. I think that would be more interesting. Or next time we could do bottom 10, bottom 9, 10.
That's good. I like that. That's different.
Yeah.
Do the bottom. Yeah, do the bottom 11. So obviously there'll be two teams.
And maybe have one player from a top 10 team. You know what I mean? And then do it that way. And I think that would be good because then you really get thinking. You know what I mean? But listen, boys, our teams. We've said them all. Those you watching, you can decide as you're watching, decide which team's best. I'm going to put them up on Twitter now or next couple of minutes. And then you guys can vote. Let us know. Vote in the comments as well. Let us know what you think. But listen, I think we've come up with some good teams. But listen, let's go. Listen, boys, thanks for coming on. I'm sure we're going to do some more this week, European football and everything. But it's a pleasure, man. And we'll definitely catch up soon. Peace.
No worries.
Peace.